Hello ladies and gents, I'm the Beanie 101 and you're watching some more XCOM Enemy Within. We have our very first Exalt mission. We have sent one of our snipers to a covert cell to try and find out some information about the Exalt, which is a group that is trying to sabotage our efforts of the XCOM squad. So he's got some information. We are now going to try to extract him. I've not played one of these missions before. This is new to XCOM Enemy Within, so I'm looking forward to it, seeing how it unfurls.
Strike one.
If anything, it seems to me that with these new missions, be it the DLC or Exalt or everything else like that,
with securing the area for our operative while they retrieve the Exalt data.
Early on in the playthrough, it throws a lot of missions your way, so that's great in this sort of situation where I'm not having too many of my troops getting shot at. But I imagine that if you're playing on the higher difficulty levels, then it may be a problem. If you have lots of guys in the medbay, then you're constantly having to rely on maybe lower level troops
who was attempting to recover new
to
intelligence by hacking an
do
Exalt
some of the more
relay.
difficult missions,
Strike
because
one
I
is going
fancy
in to
that some of the
ensure the
council
operative is covered while
missions
decrypting the
and
data
some of
from
the
the
DLC
remaining
missions,
relays.
they're
We
not
have
the
to keep that
same
operative
as
alive
your
if we're
average
going to recover the remaining
alien
intel.
abduction and things like that.
Objectives updated.
So we shall see. So I missed most of that. We've got to the covert operative must hack the XCOM relays. Okay.
Let's do
I
this.
take it that means I just need to move towards the arrow, which I will do.
Hostile
We
spot.
finally have a visual confirmation
Oh, man.
of Exalt's operatives
Uncovered
in the
enemies
field.
already?
And from the looks of them, Exalt is working quickly to integrate alien genetic material into their troops. Until we know the extent of their capabilities, I would advise extreme caution.
Commander, we still need our operative to hack the comm relays nearby before they head to the evac point.
I mean, it may be a good thing that I've uncovered these enemies so early, because, well, it just means I can shoot them. Let's not sugarcoat it. They're out in the open. I know where they are. Let's get in position and kill these fuckers. Perhaps I go straight in with a run and gun. Have I got an assault? No, but I have a mech. He
En
can't.
route to target.
I don't think he can quite take a shot, but he can tank a few hits. Oh man, I did really want to uncover more enemies. This is poor play on my part. I've now got 6. That was a bad move. That was a silly move. The type of move that can get us into trouble. And let's face it, Bella's only just got back from the med bay, so I have some rubbish shots. 57% is the best shot that I have. Micmac somehow has a 95% shot from here through 2 windows. He's gonna take it. Doesn't quite take the guy out. But he does have double tap, so I'm gonna have to take this shot because I want to kill this guy. It's a bit of a shame that I can shoot once and then move, but I think I need to take this. Micmac takes him down. And the 57% or 37% shot, I don't like either. Little Bucky has better aim though, so if I move her into a position where she can see some stuff, then she might be able to take a better shot.
Moving out.
So let's see what Little Bucky can do. 66% is better than 57, but not by loads. Maybe I suppress.
Blasting that.
Because if it's anything like the suppression that the enemies had on me, it means that I can potentially blow up their cover just by shooting continuously, so we'll see. Rockets, I can't get far enough, so Winfrey is essentially not much use this turn. Rockefeller could... Where do I want to place Rockefeller? 57 and 37 is still rubbish. Winfrey needs to move. Rockefeller needs to move. Is this really the best place for her? I think it might be. I need them in heavy cover. In high cover, sorry.
No need to ask twice.
Winfrey might be a little bit exposed there if the Exalt move on their next turn. But I'd like to think that with a little bit of suppression, they should be okay. Oh, Nikki CB taking a decent shot there and 5 damage. And Rockefeller, I haven't got a clue what to do with Rockefeller. I'm tempted to move all the way over to this window. And if it's run and gun, does she get a flank shot? Not quite. Still 57%. It's not great, but I'm going to take it. Oh, she hits it as well. We actually did okay with some relatively dubious shots. They heal? They heal themselves? I've never seen anyone do that. It's weird. Yes. Oh, and they've got hollow targeting on me. Oh, this is interesting. These troops have got similar skills to me. And they're using grenades? Really? I know it does 1 damage, but they've healed, they've used hollow targeting, they've thrown grenades. And another one. And again, only 1 damage, but... These guys, are you guys? Wow, you missed that. That's a bad shot if you missed that. Okay, Belair is back in play. So, Belair can definitely punch someone, I think, from the sort of distance that he's at. Gupta can do 5 damage with this pistol. 86%. I think I might take this. Yeah, getting Gupta. Don't take a knife to a gunfight, take a friggin' laser pistol. Micmac, I think you should probably be up on the roof. You can see everything up there. This is where you need to be. Means you can't shoot this turn, but that's fine. Rockefeller, Belair and Winfrey. Winfrey's got a 62% shot here. Belair's just going to punch someone, I think.
Headed there now.
Come on, Belair. Flex your friggin' muscles. Kinetic strike. Good night. That's 1 Exalt down. I can rocket this, blow up their cover. I think I'm gonna do it. Shredder rocket or normal rocket? That's the question. I think I want a normal rocket. The shredder rocket isn't gonna get it done. Nice. So that's another Exalt down, and hopefully that gives... Oh, doesn't really give Nikki CB a better shot. Rockefeller can sit behind high cover and take a shot here though. 62% or 37? Come on. That is a thing of beauty. 37 is rubbish. tempted not to do much. This Exalt guy is going to shoot Bel Air anyway, because Bel Air can't take cover, so for all intents and purposes the AI thinks that Bel Air is out in the open, so as long as one of my troops is in at least half cover, it's not a problem, I don't think. 46% is terrible, but it's about the best shot I can take. Unless I overwatch. And Nikki CB can overwatch as well, she's not got a much better shot. And the Exalt is 2 damage. Nothing. Nothing, mate. Try again. Micmac. Taking names. Only 5 damage. He's got double tap, so I think he's going to take another pot shot. And he's down.
Dead in the water here.
So now I think our covert operative needs to move towards this terminal thing. So let's move him into high cover as quickly as we can, and then next turn, hopefully, he has enough distance to cover to get to the next relay. In the meantime, we can move the rest of our troops up. Liberal use of Overwatch in case you uncover any more Exalt troops. We kind of want to provide Gupta with some additional cover. I don't think there's anything here, is there? Okay, so Overwatch will do. Winfrey hasn't been much of a factor so far today, but she can sit nicely up here. How the hell does she get up there? Really? Wow. That's quite some movement. This is a good place for Winfrey. She can now fire rockets with reckless abandon. Nikki CB can get into full cover. And I think we're relatively well placed.
I'm on my way. Overwatch confirmed.
Plenty of Overwatch.
We're green to go.
Micmac needs to reload, so he'll just reload. And Gupta.
Good copy. Moving on target.
Commander, our operative is in position near a comm relay. We just need to activate it to retrieve the missing data.
Got it covered.
So this is one relay. If these relays are anything like the meld, then I would imagine that as soon as we get close to the next relay, it's going to uncover some more troops. Oh, are they dropping in? They are! Interesting. It's a good job I've got plenty of Overwatch. That guy's dead. Maybe a little bit of an overkill on the Overwatch, because now this second guy is
I feel, Commander.
in
a position where he can cause some damage, but we can hack.
Encrypted a piece of the data, and it looks like Exalt communications were temporarily disrupted by the hack. Now we just need to find the remaining relays.
What does it mean when it says that Exalt communications were temporarily disrupted by the hack? Bella's taken plenty of damage this mission as well, but it doesn't matter because you can get close and you can punch shit. Which is an instant kill for any of these Exalt guys, so now Gupta can make his way towards the next relay. And I'm thinking that we're going to uncover some troops
Double time.
very soon. No, okay. I want to stack people up as close as we possibly can. I'm not sure whether we've just got to hack and then we've got to extract. If it's like one of the escort missions, or whether we just need to hack these 2 terminals and that's it. Well, I mean, I suppose we'll find out in a minute anyway, but... Come on, Nikki. Quick chop. Jesus, I didn't even realise that was on fire. And Micmac is okay there, I suppose. He's maybe a little out of the action. I think he can see down this alleyway, so he should still be some use.
10-4.
Gupta is on the relay. And we didn't uncover any troops. Brilliant. Now my money's on the fact that there's going to be troops behind here. No. Maybe we need to sort of like do a little bit of a Overwatch reload kind of scenario. Bel Air, doesn't matter where he goes.
I'm on the move.
He's going to sit here and sit in Overwatch. Little Bucky, I think reload is probably the best option for you, at least this turn. Winfrey can Overwatch. She's probably not going to get a shot from where she is. CB's got at least a couple of shots left in her assault rifle, so she can Overwatch as well. Man, are you right in the corner? Yeah, that's a bad place for you. It's the only place that can't friggin' hit you. Well, at least not with Overwatch anyway. 2 peeps. Can Micmac see any of them? No, he can't. So you are useless to me, Micmac. Bel Air, however, can punch someone. And I think that's what he's going to do. Because we can take one guy out straight away and then focus all of our attention on the second trooper. So feel the wrath of my punch. 12 damage, a little bit of devastation into the nearby buildings.
That's it, Commander.
Gupta can
We've
hack.
decrypted the last of the data. Now we just need to get our operative to the evac point.
So the operative needs to get
Objective
back
updated.
to evac, which is similar to the escort missions in that my guess is that more enemies are going to drop in. It's happened so far, no reason to suggest why it wouldn't happen some more. So we've got the flank here, 87. Beautiful. Rockefeller, you're an absolute star.
Nailed him.
You did nail him. So now, if enemies are only going to drop in, all I need to do, I think, is make sure that my troops are relatively well spaced out and in Overwatch, so that whoever drops in just gets shot to shit. That's my rather non-technical plan anyway. Overwatch. Gupta can just hit high cover. That seems as safe a place as any.
I field, Commander.
Overwatch for you as well with your pistol.
On
Micmac
Overwatch.
is actually well placed now for any Overwatch attempts. Bel Air, you can just sit right in the middle of the ship. Command everything that you survey, Bel Air. Move quickly, and then when called upon, strike with devastating force. It's a long way for Gupta to go. This is probably safer.
Stepping off. Overwatch.
Micmac can
Aye, aye.
Overwatch. In fact, sod it, almost everyone can Overwatch. Rockefeller's a little bit out of the action, so she probably needs to reload anyway.
10-4.
We'll move her. We'll overload it. We'll reload her next turn.
On the move. Roger. I've got my eyes on.
Interested to see that no enemies have dropped in yet.
Aye, aye.
My troops are pretty well placed, so if anything does drop in, then I should be in a good
There's another
position
group of
to
Exalt
take them
reinforcements
down.
moving into position,
Apart from there, really the only place you could have dropped that is going to cause me bother. I mean, don't get me wrong, Winfrey. Oh well, that's that's a really silly place to drop down, isn't it? Eh? That's really silly. And that's not too clever either. So one guy's down after taking many Overwatch shots, and my money's on this guy is not going to last long. Micmac, headshot, take him down. So that was straightforward. We've got one more thin man, I believe. Oh no, it's not a thin man, is it? It's Exalt.
That's affirmative. Enemy in
But we can
sight.
see him. He's at the top of the stairs. Now the problem with him being at the top of the stairs is he definitely has a height advantage. So this 86% shot needs to count. It does. Little Bucky, you are clutch. You are massively clutch. Gupta can't quite get there this turn, so he's going to have to sit in high cover. And everyone else is going to have to make sure that they're supporting him with plenty of Overwatch, if I can. Although...
Moving out. Moving to Overwatch. Oh yeah.
Winfrey just has to reload. I'm getting dangerously close to low ammo on quite a few of my troops, so need to bear that in mind. One shot is fine. I mean, I don't think I need much more than 1 or 2 shots. So have I got one? Have I got one? I've got one. I've got one square too far. That sucks. I wanted to
Exalt
Overwatch with Bel Air.
reinforcements are in the area, Commander.
Oh, that's a silly place to drop down as well, isn't it? Eh? 2 of you on the roof. That's got double tap written all over it. 3 of you on the roof. Jesus. You guys are sitting ducks. Winfrey, which one are you going to take out? 5 damage. Always annoying. Rockefeller has no ammo as a result of her Overwatch shots. 100%, I like that. Bucky, you're an absolute star. Winfrey, you've got another shot. Come on, take the guy out with 1 health. You missed.
Adjusting sights.
Not so good. Gupta, can you take someone out with your pistol? I'm going to try Micmac first. Micmac can definitely... Why is that only 94%? Annoying. Well, he's definitely dead.
Need a resupply.
Nicky CB can't do shit. Bel Air needs to move. So let's move Bel Air in a position where he can take a shot.
On my way.
And he's got a flank as well. Beautiful.
Excellent work, Commander.
Oh,
Our
Bel Air.
operative and some valuable new intel are safe and sound.
Well, that was good. That was relatively straightforward. The Exalt troopers did not pose that much of a threat. What was interesting was the fact that they did pull out some skills that my own troops have. So I saw a holo targeting skill. I'm guessing that as we progress through the game, they're going to evolve similar to how my troops evolve. So they may pick up new skills, they may pick up better armor, better weapons. We'll have to wait and see. So it's an interesting mission type. As long as we stay ahead of the curve, I suppose. Overdrive. Firing the mech's weapon primary weapon as a first action no longer ends the turn. So this is very, very similar to Bullet Swarm for our heavies, which is good. And Nicky CB, I'm going to take field medic. It's not really much of a choice with our supports. Gupta, the Exalt base is not in South Africa.
The intel we recovered was enough to take down the rest of Exalt's cell. Unfortunately, it looks like this was just a small part of their wider-reaching clandestine operation. We did manage to find some clues as to the location of Exalt's headquarters,
what does this mean?
If we can track down more of their cells and collect additional intel, we'll be able to narrow down the possibilities and take out Exalt once and for all.
So you can do missions, and then it eliminates countries where their base is, and then eventually you get to the point where you can take out their base. That is good to know. We also have Carapace armor. Carapace armor is good. It's handy. In fact, I pretty much want it for all my troops. But the next question is, what do we go for? Do we go for heavy lasers? Maybe a fusion lance? Does the fusion lance work for our ships, or does it work for our guided fusion launcher? I'm trying to work out how we upgrade our mech's weapons, because I don't know. We've built a foundry, and we got a workshop rebate of hold the press, guys. 7 credits, 7 whole credits. Wow, well done, guys. We really worked hard for those 7 credits. We could have, you know, like, sold ourselves a sectoid and a half. I'm building the alien containment unit because I want to progress the main story. I still kind of want to do a genetics lab. So we shall. And we have no credits. None whatsoever. That's just done. We need to sell shit. So I probably don't need much now. I've got a council report in 4 days, so I kind of want to stop it now. And I want to launch my satellites. So we have 4 satellites available. I'm tempted to go for South America, because if I get the 2 countries in South America, I can do instant autopsies, which means that I can very, very quickly upgrade quite a lot of the tech that I have. I have a funny feeling, if I remember correctly, the autopsies give us bonuses on create more. I just want to go for money after that, to be perfectly honest. So United States is a no-brainer, and then we shall now scan for activity and see what the council reports say.
Commander, unfortunately, one of our members has chosen to discontinue their involvement.
I'm not fussed about Australia leaving the XCOM project because I already have that continent bonus.
Excellent work, Commander. This
So I'd rather just go for cash than save a country where I don't worry about the
only mark the beginning of an enduring
continent bonus.
To eliminate the extraterrestrial
So we got a grade B for our month. We have 3 continent bonuses. We have ways, expert knowledge, and
Commander.
whatever the one was that we started with, which is good. We have ways, especially, is pretty good. So next time our research project finishes, we are going to do all of our autopsies. Because we've gone into different continents, I do need to start ordering interceptors to some of the continents where we didn't have satellites previously. I'm going to start with 1.
Commander. We're always glad to have more help down here.
I need some carapace armor. I'm going to get maybe 2. Phoenix cannons, a couple of those maybe. And I think I need to start building some stuff. So my next satellite uplink, I suppose, is going to go there. Before I do that, no. What sort of time frame am I looking at? Have I got founded products? I can improve my pistol. I can do shivs. Stealth satellites, I think, is something that I definitely want. It stops them getting shut down. And enables soldiers to bring a second item into battle. Tactical rigging, that sounds brilliant. It's 100 credits, so it's a lot, but if I can take 2 items for everyone, that's pretty awesome. Let's get some shotguns or scatter lasers. another sniper rifle because I have another sniper. I think I've only got 2 assaults. Maybe I've got 3. But 2 scatter lasers will do for now. And let's work out how much credits. We've still got 360. I'm going to get another carapace armor. And we have 1 more officer training school upgrade. I'm not really too fussed. Bearing in mind that I've got 1 rookie and 1 rookie alone, I'm not too fussed about the new guy where he gets upgraded to squaddy straight away because we've got a lot of troops, and if there's a few more abduction missions, and there should be until I launch satellites in a few more countries, I should still get the odd abduction mission. Then I have the option of selecting troops as rewards, and higher ranked troops as well, rather than me having to then hire rookies and then ranking them up myself. You know, they're gonna come into the squad at a decent sort of level. I have a 1 for all medal. I forgot to award this last time round, so we're going to award this medal now. I'm going to try and work out who I want to give this to. Bel Air's already got it. What's it do? +1 aim and will for each nationality in the squad, I think. So let's see who's got shit aim and will. Bel Air for a mech trooper, he's got pretty good aim. Now, Nikki CB's got good aim. Bazinga Baby doesn't have great aim. Mr. Callio has okay aim. Yeah, my higher ranking troops are all pretty good. So Staten is an option for the medal. Vol Viper is a good option for the medal because she has relatively low aim and will. So I might give it to Vol Viper. Or Staten. Oh, Rockefeller. You know, she's been a stalwart in our squad. If I can give her extra aim and extra will, she's just going to prove more useful. It makes sense giving these medals to more higher ranked troops than your low ranked troops. So in terms of finances, we're getting 758 net monthly income. Some of the facility maintenance is coming to 177 credits. Mainly coming from our satellite uplinks, believe it or not. They're the most expensive. I should probably use some of my credits to build another lift and then excavate, because as soon as I get this steam, I don't think I have any power concerns at all on the right hand side, so I'll excavate. I'll put another thermo generator in there, maybe another 2. I need another satellite uplink. This is all relatively straightforward, I think. So I've got 2 thermo generators where the steam is. The genetics lab is coming into play. On this left-hand side, I can just do whatever I want, because I think with 4 satellite uplinks, I mean 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 7 satellites that I need in total to have full coverage, but you could argue that where my base is in Asia, I can almost afford to lose China or India unless they give loads of money. So I may as well put the satellites in other places so I make sure that I get the continent bonuses. So maybe I don't need that satellite uplink. It's 100 credits. I'm torn. Maybe I should build it. And let's get some satellites going. They're cheap as chips. I can build another 3. I could possibly, in fact, I kind of want another 1. I've got a few days before I can get some cash to do that though, so I've not got too much of a problem. Ah, I can build a mech sentinel. I can upgrade my mech trooper with a grenade launcher or restorative mist. Interesting. Requires a cybernetics lab. Well, it's just as well I've got one. So, what do I need to do now? I have plenty of choices. However, I can smash out all of the autopsies because I've got we have ways.
We've made a number of interesting discoveries based on the autopsy results of the alien specimen you brought back. The research team is now referring to this particular variation as a sectoid, based on the unusual structure of its internal organs, which we believe to be the product of genetic manipulation. As we've seen in the field, this species also seems to harbor some sort of telepathic ability.
So that gives us the ability to give us an aim uplink. That's for our
The tall one
ships.
has, up until this point, been unofficially referred to as the Thin Man. Initial testing has revealed a concerted effort by the aliens to modify this specimen's genetic structure in such a way as to make it appear human. However, on closer inspection, they seem to have had some trouble concealing the eyes, which appear to be reptilian in nature.
And what does this? Gas grenade, multi-fiber density and improved medkit. Okay, that's pretty good. Gas grenades, I take it is, yeah, poison. The improved medkit is 50% increase in healing. That's pretty good. And the muscle fiber density. Reach positions high enough for ladders. So is that like a jumping capability?
This is the most physically aggressive specimen we've discovered so far, which the troops fondly refer to as the Muton. I can only assume there's a colorful backstory for such a designation.
And what does the Muton give us? A ammo conservation. That could be useful. Allows you to carry more ammo. That would be especially useful for our mechs. And adrenal neurosympathy. Is this the pheromones that grant offensive benefits to nearby squad mates? That's like the blood call ability
Based on
that
what
the
we've
Muton
seen in the
does.
field so far, including several grotesque examples of trauma resulting from the emergence of its young, we've taken to calling this specimen a chrysalid.
Chitin plating? Shittin. Let's call it shittin plating. And a needle grenade. Cannot penetrate cover, but gives you a much larger area. So if someone's out in the open, you're good to go. And bioelectric skin. Reveals but doesn't alert nearby enemies and is immune to strangulation. So that would be good on, I don't know, a support maybe?
We've yet to recover one of these in functional condition from the field. The men seem to enjoy using them for target practice. At the present time, we know that the cyber disc, as they've been calling it, is heavily armed, but it shows no clear pattern of behavior on the battlefield.
And this gives us a UFO tracking boost, which means that we can chase down the fastest UFOs, which is good. Another ship bonus, meh. And secondary heart. Bleed out time is extended by 2 turns. Prevent loss of will from critical wounds. That's okay. Maybe it would have been better if we'd have got it earlier on in the game. I don't think I've suffered many critical hits, to be perfectly honest. And as you can see, we've trotted out all of the autopsies just like that. saved ourselves, what, 3, 6, 9, 12, probably about 15 days, probably about half a month doing that. So launching those satellites was very useful, and now we can focus on some stuff that will give us even more benefit. So I think I'm going to go for heavy lasers, just because our heavies are the only guys that do not have the increased firepower that some of our other troops do. And we have our alien interrogation, so we can start capturing these aliens, and it gives us benefits if we capture aliens. I think it gives us research credits. We also got $17, 17 credits rebate, which you know, is not to be shirked at. Can't afford any of this, but I'm tempted to go for a scope upgrade so that I can increase my critical chance. Maybe we can sell some stuff. Let's go to the grey market. Maybe go for... Sorry, I've got sidetracked. Maybe we go for covert operations, but no. We can now install Phoenix cannons on our ships. So I'm going to do that. We might not quite have enough ship coverage, so I'm almost tempted to order some more. We have our access lift, excellent. Okay, so we can now go ahead and excavate where the steam is. We've got 4. Okay, we have just enough credits to excavate, but my feeling is that thermo generator should be more than enough. And we have our genetics lab in 1 day. Oh man, we've got an Exalt operation though. Oh no, they've... Oh, we can send someone on an Exalt operation. They've drained some cash from us. They've drained our remaining $2. That sucks. It's just as well that I didn't have many dollars to start with. Gupta is probably the guy that's going to go. There's no reason why I shouldn't send him. He did pretty well last mission. He provided us with some additional coverage. His shooting's pretty good, even with a pistol. He's got gunslinger, so he does more damage. Easy choice. We've got 1 day for the genetics lab. Come on, give me genetics lab. I want to do some genetic modification. Here we go. We have one more day. Let's get some G-mods.
An alien for interrogation, Commander. The rest is up to our forces on the ground.
Who do we want to put in for genetic modification
program? Our soldiers will receive entirely new capabilities, making them more effective on the battlefield than ever before.
Right, what do we got? Plus 10 aim on any shot after a miss.
Available modifications will expand. Commander, the genetics lab is now prepped and fully staffed. We can begin genetic modification of our soldiers on your order.
Mimetic skin, bioelectric skin. Wow, mimetic skin is a lot more expensive than biometric skin. Mimetic skin seems to be much more expensive than anything else, so
the genetics lab is now prepped and fully staffed. We can begin genetic modification of our soldiers on your order.
I have 170 meld. So I've got plenty of things to do with my meld now. I can do genetic modification, and I've recently, just now, unlocked one of the upgrades to our mechs. I do need some cash to do some genetic modifications though. These Exalt weapons I don't need. I can sell these, no problem. I have 26 thin men corpses. I could probably sell some of them as well if I'm short of cash. I'm going to get some of the aim modifications just because I know that some of my ships aren't the greatest, so some of these boosts will enable us to do better in the aerial combat than just upgrading my ships in general and upgrading the weaponry, so it's cheaper. In the short term anyway. You know, next month I will probably be able to afford some other stuff. But, you know, I'm selling some bits and pieces. I'm getting this stuff done. And to me, the ammo conservation is the most important one out of all of these. Purely because I'm thinking of Derek Belair. I'm thinking of our mech in this case.
The foundry is already warmed
If
up.
we can get more ammo for him, he's going to be even more lethal. His aim is already deadly.
Commander,
we have an
we
abduction.
have multiple reports of new abductions in progress. The locations are
And
marked
we have
on
the
hologram.
option for another sniper. I think we know what we're going to go for. India. India again. It's full of snipers. I think I'm going to go for India again. I don't necessarily need scientists or engineers, so we'll see how it goes. I think I'm going to go for another sniper. Excellent. That'll be our third sniper. Just what we need. I mean, the others. There's one easy. Nigeria might be an option because it's the difficult mission. Because it's probably going to panic if I don't go there. I'm going to leave it till next time. So let me know what you think. Let me know where we should go next time round. But I've been the Beanie 101. Thank you ever so much for watching. I really do appreciate all of your support. Hit that like button and leave a comment if you're enjoying my XCOM series, because I'm having good fun playing it and commenting along with you guys. But thanks for everything, and I'll see you again next time.